all lining up on the grid. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. This lights out is going to be go here in Canada, and it looks like Rajic gets a great start off the line and ahead of Toro and Kevin. But look at that, Nico's trying to get involved there. Toro around the outside, is he going to make the move? It's interesting, but I don't think he has done it yet. Toro's still fighting him side by side, but no, Kevin stays ahead that time. And that was an awesome start from Rajic because he absolutely dominated Kevin there, and a spin from the back too. Cars spin from the back, and that's the Williams of Mick there, and I don't know who else was in front of the the Mercedes of Non there. So it wasn't a very good start from those guys, still fighting further back on the pack. And who the front runner's doing? Well, Rajic is slowly, well, it looks like he's trying to run away with it, but here's that Toro. Toro's onto the back of Kevin, and he's like a rat. He's not going to let him go, and he's looking for that move in the hairpin, but going to wait. And I know he's going to wait for that opportunity because he's got plenty of time to catch up on it.
There's 6 corners between the DRS straights, and then only like 3 or 4, so it's a very tricky track to pull 1 second, or just even like bridge a gap somewhere. Someone needs to be fighting. In the background, I think Timo is trying to get past the Ferrari of Vastas down the inside into the chicane, and he's got that move done as long as he can get a good run at which he has gone. And so still now Toro, he made the move for P2 1 lap ago. He now moves up into P3. Kevin tries the switch back the right to left. There's contact between the two. Is that front wing damage for the Red Bull? We wait to see. We don't see any visual damage on the Red Bull, but there was certainly contact.
Really deep with that lockup, so it looks like Kevin's going to be all over him this time, and he's got the DRS. Is he going to make the move this time? And we've already got Remus there with the safety car deployed. And is that 2 cars, or is that 1 car?
That is 2. It's Remus and Ghost Pro at the exit of, what's that, turn 5, I think it is. Yeah, it is, if you count the kink there. God, how do you pronounce it? Pain de chocolat. So that was, I don't speak French. All I know is that we're about to get racing then. So if we go on board with Mr. Kevin Van Dijk, then the man who tried to get 9 pole positions in a row, then failed at the 9th hurdle then because of the man behind him, which is Rajic. Then we wait to see when Toro will go, and Toro has pounced then at the exit of the chicane, and Kevin has kept it with him very nicely. But look at Rajic behind. I see that gap there, less than 1/10 of a second. Then he chooses to stick behind for now, but the Alpines having great communication on the safeguard restart further behind, and you see Nilu and Tala swapping positions going into turn 1 then, but into their second chicane. Then they're all line astern then, as they were. Timo in P6 from those mediums. He's
part of that crash at the beginning, and Kevin has taken the lead of the race. I believe that was from the DRS opportunity. But here comes Toro, because Toro and Rajic have got DRS, but Kevin hasn't. So this is kind of what the team wants, but lock up, and Toro almost goes into the back of him there. Kevin squirming that rear, almost like the tyres are overheating, just not yet. And look at that, 0 opportunities already come through. Is it enough to dive down the inside into this last chicane? It's going to be ballsy. Is he going to do it? And he has. He's taken the lead, but he's trying to hold off from Kevin there. And Rajic also going to try and join in, but it doesn't look like he's close enough with that DRS chance as well. But Nico Sodden is also what...
Whether these guys are going to pit is the weather. And those clouds are more ominous than they were at the start of the race.
They are starting to roll in.
But I don't think it's going to be too much, as Kevin does indeed take the lead, and his team and Rajic follows him through into 30 seconds.
I think Toro let him by.
Did you see that as well? So Toro actually pulled to the side and kind of let them by it, almost looked like.
Leave us into the bits. As well, then Timo holding his own in P6 then, despite his medium tower starting to fade then, as Kevin now takes the lead. So this is where the preparations for the rain come. James, Nedza, never mind! Kevin! Has he hit the wall? Has he got for wing damage?
I'm thinking it does on the...
Yeah, he does. His entire left side is gone. His entire left side's gone. That's... Oh, wow. Timo gets a penalty as well. So Kevin sliding out. And tell you what, that seemed like it was the exact same slide from Baku.
Again, if the hard's going to do 15 laps, what does this mean for the mediums? Does it mean we're doing a 2-stop? I don't think so. I think that it's just Kevin has made a mistake. That's very risky from Nico, but he's got it done. Fair play to him. 3 wide? No, surely not.
I was going to say 3 wide into that last chicane would not have gone down well, and Nico-san, the man who's been sitting in 4th position, has just taken the lead of the race here side by side, because Nilu's also joining in this fight as well. Down the inside of Rajic there, Rajic stays ahead with his nose in front, and Nilu just doesn't get that grip he needs. So Rajic stays ahead, but look at that, I can't believe it. Nico is in the lead.
And it's just going to stay like this for the rest of the race. But within 5 laps or so, Will, it's gone from sunny blue skies, maybe a bit more than 5 laps, to very overcasty, and only at a few points in the track there is sun shining through now. So yeah, that rain might hit anytime soon now, in the middle of the race, as we were expecting from qualifying.
And here we go, the 2 Alpines going past Nico-san, who's dropped
Kevin.
down to 3rd, sadly. And Kevin, I believe that was a penalty, but look at that, he's not giving up out. That exit out of the corner has launched him up. Here comes Nilu. Nilu's going to try and join in. No, still touching side by side. Nico around the outside. Nico goes into 2nd, and he really's not giving it up. Raja gives him a tap on the rear, but it's not much. And these 4 guys are joining in this fight. It is unbelievable with these guys. And Nico-san was that exit was unbelievable. I've never seen something like it. But
I think it's going to rain. And you know, I said it during qualifying, there might be a downfall of Kevin here. I thought it was due to the penalties. No, just pushing a bit too hard then on tyres which aren't really properly worn but aren't fresh. We're not in qualifying anymore. He needs to calm it down then. Sure, you might lose out P1 on lap 16, but who cares? As long as you're P1 at the end of lap 35, you're fine then. And his 10-point lead in the championship, especially after qualifying, won't be looking so great after all, as Rajic gets out of Nico-san. He needs to watch out to make sure, once again, Nico-san does not have any DRS, so the Alpines are playing this very smartly.
And he's got an even better exit, and he had to jump off the throttle there, because he almost got to the back and he spun him.
Oh wait, here we go. Then down the inside into turn 1. He has a lock up front left. Nico-san now on the inside. Look at Nilu. Nilu's looking left. He's looking right. He's looking above them even, trying to find a way past. This is helping Rajic, trying to bridge out 1 second gap. There's contact. Then Rajic almost gets on the grass, and I don't know if you've ever tried braking on grass, Will, but let me tell you, it's not pleasant at all.
Let's just think of it as butter, driving on butter. That's not going to go very well, is it? So it's going to be interesting how that's going to happen, really, and if Toro's going to be happy with that. Obviously, he's not going to be happy, but Nilu was actually looking as well for that move, and Toro almost swerving there, and that's going to allow Nilu to try and get the inside line
the battery.
for the head.
It's raining. It's raining.
The move. It is raining.
Yeah, I mean, the only possible explanation I can have that Rajic decided to stay out that extra lap was because they didn't want to double stack. But surely Rajic can be in the car in front would have been the one to say,
just to cut in there, Froby heel was hit. Toro there, who was taking the normal racing line, he then smashed into the Aston Martin of Mavis then, who might have to change his front wing. Then Toro is still behind Nico-san and Rajic, so that 1 lap clearly just not enough then, and in fact 2 second gap, so it seems like it was just enough quicker, or Toro might have been held up by traffic
pretty
then.
Meaningless, because during qualifying he was the only driver to be outside of a 107% time. He was a second so he's not even gaining on Talha.
Well, luckily didn't Vastas pit, didn't have Ferrari pit.
Both him and Luschek were going in for drive-throughs. That's what you didn't get.
Luschek spun.
So the man who had a drive-through has just spun round. Let's also just talk about the Red Bulls. And he also he drove into the side there of the Williams. Down the inside, Timo and Kevin.
He just lagged.
He's just using the hacking tool now, so he's managed to stay ahead.
Timo needs to let his brother by here.
Yeah, he's got to, in order for his brother to, stay up in front, and there we go, he has done it, and he's going to stay in behind, and he's just going to follow behind, he's just going to follow...
Never mind, he has not. That straight line speed on the Williams is absolutely ridiculous.
He's gone deep.
Kevin's gone deep as well. Kevin's going to try on the outside now. Timo's going to try getting the pair of them then. Still side by side. Can the Williams hold on then? You just need to hold on. Kevin's probably so much quicker, but he's just stuck behind. Now Kevin has got the move better as the Williams. Massive slide of oversteer. He's not giving it up quite yet. He's right. He's looking for the move down the inside then, into the hairpin then, and he's monumental downfall of rain. He navigates the final chicane 1 last time then across the line. Rajic takes the 2nd win of the season ahead of Nicholson. Can Toto bridge a 6-second gap to Nilu? I think he just did by around 2/10 or so. So Toto is going to end up where he started as well then. So after all of that then, Toto in P3 as well. Nicholson P.
Oh, both the Van Dyke.
2025.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Very realistic this league, isn't it?
You've got one Red Bull driver who is carrying them, and you've got another one who can barely get into points. Where have I seen that before?
I don't know, mate. I think you're hallucinating. Anyway, what a race that was then, ladies and gentlemen. We've had some bangers this season, haven't we, Ed Will? So, first of all, back, fantastic race. Portugal, it was a step back, but still a great race. Australia, another great race. And this, I mean, the standard is still incredibly high as, like we said, Rajic taking the win, second win of the season. Nicholson, P2, then Toto, P3. Nilu, P4, moving all the way up from P7. Then Mavis in P5. Kevin, not the best of races for him in P6. Then it is Vincho in P7. Don't play 0, P8. Timo then, due to that 9-second penalty, down in P9. And rounding out the top 10, you have Mick, and you can take the rest.
So 11th there is Fabini there after the big incident into the pit lane, resulting in him to go into the pit lane once again. So that dropped him down to 11th. 12th there, Lucas. 13th, Damon there. 14th, Talha. A bit of a shock there, actually. Talha with a good qualifying position. 15th, Frana. 16th, Vaster. 17th, Werner. 18th, Non. 19th, Ghost. And 20th, Remus. So Remus obviously not having the best one by having a crash on the, was it the opening lap?
It was like lap 3 or lap 5, something like that. Lap 5, lap 5.
Something he never wanted to happen, and yeah, it was a hell of a race this. And as you were saying, we've had some hell of a races from all the other rounds, and I don't know where we are next, but I can imagine it will be quite a good track.
Let me have a look for you.
Yeah, let's have a little look as we look at all the incidents and all the warnings, and as we've all predicted,
We are in
it's gonna be
Zandvoort.